city known for its incredible skyline, its nightlife and beaches, today centered around this venue, Hard Rock Stadium here in Miami. Today, we have an all-AFC meeting between the Los Angeles Chargers and the Miami Dolphins. Rams sideline to get a look at their head coach. This guy's playing one of those dreaded body clock games, making a long trip to the East Coast. Facing off with him, there's the head coach of the Dolphins. This guy's no doubt happy to be back home after they took the loss on the road last week. Glad to have you with us for this one, football fans. Kate Scott and Brock Hewitt on the call. It's Pro Bowler Brandon Aubrey with the honors. And we're underway at Hard Rock. And this drive will start inside the 25. So now out comes the Charger offense for their initial drive of the game. They're led out by the sixth-year pro out of Oregon. Productive his entire career so far. You and I are both big fans of this guy, Justin Herbert.
A win is a win for him. Whether he goes for 400 yards and 5 touchdowns, Kate, maybe he just finds the end zone once like last week. To be the team-first guy he is, he'd be more than happy to end the game with just 1 touchdown pass, or maybe even no touchdown passes, so long as they get the win in the end.
New set of downs from 37.
First down, Chargers.
First and 10. Here's Herbert. His first throw is an interception. And the Dolphins are going to have it after his second interception of the season. Well, we all know this is a player who's proven that he can weather an early setback and soldier on. It's going to be tested again after his first series ends in an interception.
Yeah, that's right, Kate. You don't get mentioned as one of the league's better passers if you can't shake off an early turnover. Now, his defense got to pick him up.
So here come the Dolphins as they get set for their debut series. And they're brought out, Brock, by the dual-threat quarterback out of Alabama. It's Jalen Milroe.
And he wonders, he's about to take his first snap today. Yeah, he took care of the football last week, Kate. That was great. No interceptions. But just the 1 touchdown. I'm curious if he cranks up that aggressive knock today.
And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2. Well, as we get a look at their key inactives this week, we can tell they've dealt with their fair share of injuries, but Brock still playing a lot of winning football.
They've just been able to feed off that adversity. Every time they've won with guys out, you can just feel it. It's like a boost. Just that boost of morale that we can do this. And those guys who are out, the ones recovering, well, you know they love to see it. It's pushing them to recover and get back out there so they can be a part of this run.
And he's going to be touched down as he gets him enough to pick up the first down.
It's a gain of 2. And the Dolphins first down. First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Here's A-Chain up the middle. And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one.
I know that may look like a whole lot of nothing burger on the stat sheet, but those are the kind of plays, that inside run, that you see creative play action come off of later in the game.
Off the play fake, Milroe. He's got it at the 5. They get 19, and now they're going to have first and goal.
That's good for Dolphins. First down. First and goal.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
Taylor fights his way through a tackle. And he's not going to reach the end zone. They bring him down at the 1. He gets him 3, and this brings up second and goal.
Second and goal.
From the gun, Milroe. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop him. And quickly, their chances at the end zone are running out, Brock. It's third and goal.
Kate, all the data lately has taught us really clearly. Sacks, negative yardage plays. They not only just destroy that play, they destroy drives. Well done, defense.
Shotgun now on third down. Looking for hit behind the line, and the ball is loose. And the Chargers think they have it, and they do.
That is such a gut punch as a quarterback. You put in so much work to get down near the goal line, and then you've got to take care of the football. You can't be reckless with the ball Those defenders are looking to knock it free, and that's exactly what they did, keeping points off the board.
The Chargers are being led back out on offense by Justin Herbert here. And they've been willing to both call runs for him and let him ad-lib as he sees fit. He's top 5 for rushing yards by a quarterback this season. Here's Herbert, 1st and 10. This into the hands of Will Dissly. And he's going to be taken down right as he reaches that 20-yard line. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
At the 20-yard line.
They go play action. Here's Herbert. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop him behind the line.
He's brought down back at the 16-yard line.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Sante Samuel Jr. makes the play. And this is going to be a pick 6. He is in for the Miami touchdown. Well, that certainly wasn't the end result he was after there, Brock. A big play to start the scoring, but we can definitely say this was not his intention, letting that pass go.
No, a lot of game left, though, and that's a positive. And you know what? He's going to have a chance to totally redeem himself after that one.
Brandon Aubrey now on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Dolphins will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Chargers, nothing.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. Darius Davis to return it. This makes it up to the 25. The Chargers are being led back out on offense by Justin Herbert here. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. And despite the fate of their last snap, Brock, the lead still theirs. That pick 6 should have been the wake-up call they need to refocus here. Another try from the 25. It's 2nd and 10. Back to the air. Herbert. That's caught. Keenan Allen. And he's going to get this one to the 36-yard line. Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10.
And the Chargers, 1st down.
Heads out on the bootleg. Back-to-back grabs here for Allen. He's taken down, but he's got it to the 29. It's a massive 35-yard pickup. 1st down.
That's another Chargers 1st down. It's a gain of 35. 1st down, Los Angeles.
I love this, Kate. No issues at all going to this receiver in the short field because they know at any time when this man touches the ball, he can transform a short completion into a big play.
Herbert to throw once more. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
They send a tight end in motion. This is Harris on 2nd down. Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. He fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage. 3rd and 4 coming up now.
A gain of a yard on the play. Brings up 3rd and 4.
Shotgun snap to Herbert. Throwing the out route complete. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
A gain of 6. That's
All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10.
1st down. It's a gain of 6. 1st down.
Motion a receiver left. Herbert, quick out wide, complete. He's out of bounds. Looks like right around the 5-yard line, partner. So they're going to be set up with 1st and goal.
A gain of 12 yards. And the Chargers 1st down.
Herbert with a blitz coming. Brings it in. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1.
A 4-yard gain. Brings up second and goal.
Harris, he can't push it across. They make the stand. It looks like they might have stopped him a little bit behind the line, too.
The play lost a yard.
They'll have some extra time to consider this call. It's going to be 3rd and goal as we hit the end of the first quarter. 7-0 is our score. Back to Hard Rock Stadium right after this. Chargers ball as we get back for the second, and they are thinking points. Motioning left is Johnston. 3rd and goal. Here's Herbert. And he's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers start to fight back with their first points of this game. No hesitation on that throw. He got the guy he wanted right away, and he got it to him for the touchdown.
You know, it's great, Kate, to draw plays that have all sorts of different options, but it's even better when you don't have to get to your second read. His first broke open just like they planned, and that's 6 in the end.
Dicker's extra point is up and good. And the Chargers tie this game 7-7. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Nicole Hardman now on the return. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Now we're going to see the Dolphin offense for their second drive of the contest. They watch their fumble turn into points, so feeling maybe a little bit of an urge to make up for that now in this series. We'll go play action here. It's Milrow. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. 2nd and 3 now.
Elijah Molden on the tackle. A 7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 35-yard line.
Running with Achan here out of the gun. Doesn't get much beyond the line. A yard at most. Tackle made by Elijah Molden.
Elijah Molden on the tackle.
3rd and just 2 to go.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 3rd down and 2.
Here he is on 3rd and short. He gets it to Fant. He's got the first down grab and still going. And he has it down near the red zone, just outside the 20.
It's a gain of 42 yards. And the Dolphins first down. 1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play. Achan gets this on the draw. He dodged the tackle. And there's the stop, but he's got 9 yards on 1st down.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
2nd down carry for Achan. And he will take it in. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins take a 2nd quarter lead. Devon Achan with the touchdown. Well, he found himself some space to work, and from there, all athleticism as he made his way in for 6.
You know, you run the ball down in the red zone, Kate, you're not always thinking touchdowns, right? Space is so hard to come by. But you're exactly right. His athleticism, his explosion, his speed, it puts 6 on the board for the offense.
That one right down the middle. And the Dolphins break that tie and now lead by 7. Aubrey now to kick this one away. Fielded at the 7. He stopped on the run back at the 27.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Chargers getting set. 1st and 10. Play action now for Herbert. He almost threw another one. Back-to-back throws now that should have been picked off, partner, as he continues making risky decisions with the football. Almost a very quick drive, but the drop kick gives him new life. This is second down. Herbert from the gun. Completed over the middle. And this one does not go far.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
On third down, Herbert. That one's good to McConkey. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And that's going to give the Chargers a first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
From the gun, they go with Harris. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
It's a gain of 18. And the Chargers, first down. First
So
and
they'll
10
head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34. Now Herbert to throw. Throw left side, grabbed by Allen. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck.
14 more yards.
Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's going to be good for an LA first down.
1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Working inside the red zone. This one's caught. And this is down all the way to the 3. That's a pickup of 17 yards, partner, and it makes it 1st and goal.
Chargers, first down. 1st and goal, Los Angeles.
Every tight end worth his salt wanted this. Really craved man-to-man coverage. The best of them, give me man-to-man coverage, and I'm going to beat you. I was around Dallas Clark and Indy, one of the best. You play man-to-man, he's going to find...
And the ground game works for the touchdown. The Chargers can tie it up in a second after cutting into the lead. Justin Herbert with the touchdown. Great play by the QB there, Brock. The play broke down. He didn't have much of a choice other than to escape and improvise. And in the end, turned out to be the best call he could have made.
It is such a necessary tool in today's NFL for that QB to put right in his tool belt, Kate. You know, in my day, you could be a blacksmith, right? You just do the job and stay in the pocket. Not anymore. You got to be an artist. And you got to be an artist that can create when things break down. And that's big time to get a touchdown out of it as well.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Hardman with a return. They'll bottle him up just as he gets it to the 30. The Dolphins send a running back, Devon Achane, getting back to work. They were able to say mission accomplished on their last series, finding that end zone, but the work, well, it starts all over again right now.
And you know this, Kate, from our years together of doing this. I'm a firm believer of call it till they stop it. It doesn't mean you have to innovate right away. Call the same plays until they stop them, because they proved last drive they couldn't.
And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on first down.
Now 2nd and 10.
Everybody wants to play quarterback until a play like that. Almost no resistance off the ball and the defense ready to maul you. It was all he could do to get rid of it before he gets just clocked.
And the shotgun, they'll give it to Achane. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means third down coming up.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
He's trying to push the field. That's cut at the 25. Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play.
48 yards. That's good for a Dolphins first down.
First down throw here from Milrow. 3 sacks for the game so far. Brings up second
That's a
down.
loss of 8.
Hey, I understand that call. You try to get play action to get away from the rush. The problem is this defense has just been relentless.
Following the sack needs some positive yards here. It is second down and 18. Shotgun now for Milrow. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. R.J. Mickens in there to pick it off. And the Chargers are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception. So the Chargers start off with good field position as they get ready for 1st and 10. They motion the tight end over. Herbert on 1st down. Finds him over the middle. And the defense waiting for him at the line, and he goes down.
No gain on the play. Second
Herbert
and
now.
10 at the 41.
Throwing deep to the left side. Looked well downfield for that one. All he found was a waiting defender to knock it away. 3rd down coming up. Still 10 yards to get this 1st down as they come to the line. They'll throw, 3rd and long. Short pass brought in. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. Now the Dolphins call a timeout. It's their first.
It's 4th down.
As they'll get together and discuss with 4th down coming up.
In punt formation.
The Chargers lined up in punt formation. He punted 3 times in the win last week, and this one is away.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10.
The Dolphins sending their offense back out there. Their last series sure was looking like points up until that interception, Brock. Hopefully they can move the ball similarly well as they take over here. Dolphins just about set up here. 1st and 10. Taylor gets it to begin the drive. And he stopped quickly here. 2 yards on the play. We've got 2nd and 8.
You know, that kind of gain may not take a safety out of the picture on the next play, but at least you won't have half your guys standing in the end zone on the next snap. That was a valuable little run right there.
Milrow from the gun. That's Lamb running slant. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Finds the in route complete. And he's going to have them up to that 23. So we're all knotted up here at the half, Brock, as we send this over to our buddy Scott Hansen, who's got our halftime report. Scott?
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Week 6 is here, starting to get a little bit of a sense who the contenders are and who the pretenders are. Let's hop in. Our trip around the NFL starts now with a good matchup in the AFC. And it's Justin Fields. A touchdown pass here from 23 yards out. The Jets get just their 2nd win of the season. They improve to 2-4. From there, we go to MetLife Stadium in Jersey. We'll check in on the Giants. They're hosting the Philadelphia Eagles. And it's Devin Singletary. Gets past the line of scrimmage, gets room, gets it in. 22 yards on the touchdown. The Giants get back to 500. They even their mark at 3-3. Lastly, we go to Indianapolis. It's the Colts hosting the Arizona Cardinals. And this is Kyler Murray. He'll locate his Pro Bowl tight end, Trey McBride. Middle of the end zone, touchdown. This one's at halftime now, and it's the Cardinals lead it by a touchdown at the half. With that, a look at the rest of the scores from Week 6 with Houston and Minnesota, the 2 teams on the bye. Meanwhile, in our game, we expected a tight one, and we got it, all even at the break. As we hand it back over to the commentary team, Kate Scott and Brock Hewer.
Well, we're set up for an incredible second half. All tied as we kick it away here in quarter number 3. Hardman with a return. All right, and in the end, Brock, this is going to make it out to the 30. Here comes the Miami offense for the opening possession of the 3rd. And they could take control of the second half early, Brock, if they break the tie on this opening drive. Second half begins with a run by A-Chan.
He's taken down at the 30.
Well, as we get a look at their key inactives this week, we can tell they've dealt with their fair share of injuries, but Brock still playing a lot of winning football.
They've just been able to feed off that adversity. Every time they've won with guys out, you could just feel it's like a boost. Just that boost of morale that we can do this. And those guys who are out, the ones recovering, well, you know they love to see it. It's pushing them to recover and get back out there so they can be a part of this run. It takes a certain level of fearlessness, craziness to work over the middle of the field in this league. You're fighting through guys as you go, and all the while you know you could take a lick at any time.
Waddle makes the catch. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
Good for a Dolphins first down. First and 10.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about two things: separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks, that's the trust, and then they got to believe that that separation can create the big play down the field.
That play good for 17 on a first down.
That's another Dolphins first down. First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
From the gun, Milrow. Lamb has another one. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And that is a Dolphins first down.
That's another Dolphins first down. First and 10 at the 16-yard line.
It's A-Chan on the inside give. Bounce outside. He has a little bit there, about 3 yards. That's going to bring up second down. Taylor now up the middle. And that's going to be an 8-yard gain, it looks like, as it puts them in goal to go.
It's a gain of 8. And the Dolphins first down. First and goal at the 4-yard line.
This offense in position now. It's first and goal. Taylor will not get past the line. He's held up at the 4. Setting up, second and goal.
At the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. Leads to second and goal.
Milrow now to throw. And this finds him in the end zone. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins take the lead right away in half number 2. C.D. Lamb with the touchdown. It's plays like this that make him so well regarded across this league, Brock.
Yeah, such just a difference-making receiver, Kate. You expect him to be the target down here. You did, I did, the defenders did. But what makes him a star is even when people know his number's being called, he still finds a way to deliver.
His kick is good, for the moment at least, as we've got a flag down on the field. I think they're going to get him for hitting the kicker. So they got him for roughing the kicker. They're going to put that penalty yardage on the spot of the ensuing kickoff. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Possession switching back to the LA offense as they head out. And they're a touchdown back, Brock, as they take over down 21-14. Carried by Harris here to start the drive. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. That's him on the quick hitter. All right, short of the marker for the moment, but they've got third and short coming up from their own 44. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. To the ground it goes. That's incomplete.
This defense, they had a plan. and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
And he'll bring in this fair catch at the 13. The Dolphins and quarterback Jalen Milroe readying for their next drive. And as they get started, we get to see some of the first-year players who've taken this league by storm and are leading our race for Offensive Rookie of the Year. Couldn't connect across the middle. It's an incomplete pass. Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass.
Second and 10.
Pistol now for Milroe. Throw to the right finds Waddle. And he's going to get him all the way up near that 30-yard line, Brock. Knocked out a step or two shy of it.
That's good for a Dolphins first down.
We'll go play action here. It's Milroe. That's caught. Devon Achane. And he's going to be out of bounds after looks like about a yard there. Second down coming up.
Out of bounds at the 30-yard line. A gain of 2. Brings up second and 8.
And off running left. It's Achane. And he'll have a small 4-yard chunk there. Stopped by Deion Henley. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Throwing now. Milroe. That's caught for the first. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. They get an even 10 on that play. And it's going to be first down Miami.
10 at the 45-yard line.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that income and make the catch.
And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
Throwing here, Milroe. He's going to pull this one down and run with it. And Milroe goes into the slide with enough yardage there to pick up that first down.
It's a gain of 16 yards. That's another Dolphins first down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Takes the handoff. Now to throw. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up second down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 40-yard line.
From the gun, Taylor. And this drives him back at a field goal range, Brock, as he's stopped for loss of yardage. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
And he's caught. He's got Lamb. And he nearly gets them into the red zone as he's down at the 22. So 3rd and 16, no problem for them as they get the first. This is the end of the 3rd quarter. It's Dolphins football. We'll see if they can close things out for a win. Offense is set. 1st and 10. To throw. Here's Milroe. Connects on the crosser. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made. In a good spot here. 2nd and inches.
Complete to Marvin Mims.
Running left. Here's Achane. Has some room to work. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into first and goal.
It's a gain of 11. That's another Dolphins first down. First and goal at the 2-yard line.
Here's Milroe to throw. And this finds him in the end zone. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins go up by 2 scores, 13 points in the fourth. C.D. Lamb with the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. Slant route, as it does so many times every game we call, Brock. Paying dividends. Made that touchdown look a lot easier than it was.
An uncontested release that close to the end zone spells disaster for a defense every time, Kate. You got to have a whole lot more physicality at the point of attack because a QB is always going to be looking for that short little slant near the goal line.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Has this at the 6. Works so far, he's got room. They'll have decent field position to begin with here, Brock. He's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line. Now LA getting its offense all set to go. This could be the decisive drive. Down 2 scores late. They've got to find some points to get it back within 1. Throwing on first is Herbert. Oh no, they get him yet again! Byron Murphy picks it. And this is going to be a pick 6. He is in for the Miami touchdown. Defense getting in on the farm, Brock, with that fourth quarter lead as they provide a nice little boost there with the pick 6.
Yeah, you could feel some of the desperation of this offense. So when you get into that mode, it is danger time. Defenses love to take advantage of it. I always say to you, Kate, play fast but never in a hurry. You can't be rushed offensively because you can often be rushed into mistakes like that.
Aubrey good on the point after. And the Dolphins stretch their lead to 21.
35. Chargers 14.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. Starting from the 5. Showing a little burst so far. And they are just a hop and a skip away from midfield as he goes out of bounds up beyond the 45. Jim Harbaugh getting his Charger offense out there for another drive. And any comeback hopes they may have been entertaining, Brock. Man, they might have left the field after that last pick 6.
Yeah, we've seen some pretty incredible things happen in the fourth quarter before, but now a 3-score game coming off of a turnover. And this one should be likely over.
No luck on first down. Here's 2nd and 10. Back to the air. Herbert. Clean it over the middle. Down to the 44-yard line as he nearly picks up the first. 3rd and a lone yard coming up. Herbert from the gun. That one's nabbed by Allen. And he'll get them enough for a first down.
Game 2. And the Chargers first down. I'll pick up at 2 yards.
Herbert to throw once more. And that one's behind him. That's incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10.
Incomplete. Coverage by Byron Murphy.
Now Herbert again. Into traffic, complete. And this one doesn't go far. It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here.
2-yard gain.
Herbert throwing again. And the Dolphins are going to get to him. And he is dropped. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
In theory, Kate, that's exactly what complementary man coverage is supposed to look like. The DBs, well, they're sticky on the back end of it. The front end, that pass rush, it makes an impact that gets home. But of course we know, it's not that simple. It is really tough to lock down a full field in more than a second or 2.
Here he goes. Gotta have this on 4th down. Downfield, and he has McConkey. He makes it in for the Los Angeles touchdown. The Chargers get it back to within 2 possessions. Loud touchdown. Dicker on now for the PAT. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Chargers get it back to a 14-point game.
Chargers 21.
The Chargers kicking team out, and they'll send this away. Hardman with a return. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. The Dolphins and quarterback Jalen Milroe readying for their next drive. And he has continued to own this defense and keep on throwing that football, partner, making this performance one that he's going to remember, but as you like to say, the defense would probably rather forget. Here's Milroe, 1st and 10. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29. 5 still to go here. This is 2nd down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up
Shotgun now for Milroe. That's brought in. It's his back, Jonathan Taylor. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that is the Dolphins' 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Milroe from the gun. And brings it in yet again. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. That's 16 on the pickup. And it's going to be 1st down, Miami.
That's another Dolphins 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Finds Mims. And they bring him down, but not before he advances it all the way to the 20. That's a good find from the Alabama rookie, and that'll give him a new set of downs.
Another Dolphins 1st down. 1st and 10.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's short of the 1st after a mild gain.
Well, there's a time to be a little finessey with the football, put a little touch on, and then there's time to put your arm into it and let it eat. Throw it right through your target's chest. This one, well, that one right there was the latter. Smart to make a fastball zing in before anyone could undercut the curl route.
No gain on the play, and it leaves them with 3rd and 5.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
3rd down run from A-Town. Again, his number is called, and the defense read it once more, shutting him down. That brings up 4th down.
Gain of only a yard.
Timeout called by the Chargers. They're first. The former soccer star, Brandon Aubrey, on now to attempt the field goal. From the left hash, about 31 yards out. Aubrey puts it through. And that makes this a 3-score game.
I think you could call this one now, Kate. This field goal makes it a 3-score game, and even the most improbable comeback attempts are going to have a hard time erasing that type of deficit here in the final quarter.
Here's a return from the 7. A pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. The Charger offense making its way to the field. And the turnovers, Brock, a big reason they have played themselves out of this one. Hopefully they can keep it clean here, if nothing else.
Yeah, well, this drive isn't pertinent to this game maybe anymore, Kate. This drive is for next week. They just want something positive here to end the game and carry forward into the practices ahead.
Working quickly here.
15 yards. And the Chargers 1st down.
Herbert on 1st down. Dumps it off to his running back. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
2 yards on the pickup.
Shotgun snap to Herbert. Catch made left side by McConkey. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. It's the 2-minute warning from Miami. Chargers hoping to make it look a little better before time runs out. It's Herbert once more. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. Trying to set this up quick.
That's another Chargers.
1st and 10. Here's Herbert. Hits him on the out route. And he's going to go out of bounds just short of that red zone. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
Out of bounds at the 21-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Working from the gun here. It's Herbert. McConkey's got it again. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. Offense up to the line fast.
A gain of 10 yards.
Here's Herbert, 1st and 10. Caught just shy of the goal line. And that play is brought to a halt, they're going to say, at the 5-yard line.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Sticking to the air here. Has it in close. And just gets back to the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play. It's now 3rd.
Herbert now to throw on 3rd. And he will score. Touchdown, L.A. The Chargers get it back to within 2 possessions. Matt McConkey with a touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
Chargers, 28.
So even after the score, they're still down 2 possessions. Time not exactly on their side as they try this onside kick. And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line.
No question they wanted the ball back late, but you don't see many of these recovered by the kicking team in the NFL. You see even fewer recovered when they're actually expecting it, like they certainly were right there.
The Miami offense headed out there now. And even after giving up the late touchdown, Brock, still a 2-score game, so you should expect them to be in that victory formation in just a few moments.
You should, but, you know, I just picture Tom Brady, Peyton Manning, the greats in this game, right, over the last few decades. You know, they grinded down every second, never took anything for granted, and to finish it all the way down to double zeros.
LA uses a timeout here. It's 2nd. And they'll have just 1 left to burn now. Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Now A-10. That should clinch the win for the Dolphins. That's enough for a 1st down. The Chargers call a timeout. That's their last one. That's all they had. So the offense free to start running the clock down now. Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on 1st down. It's a design run for Milroe. So in the end, it's a Dolphins win here. Well, Brock, I think it's safe to say that the top-ranked defense in the NFL probably going to take a couple of hits to its status after this one. We have not seen an opponent score against them like this very often, if at all, this season.
Yeah, I think what it shows you, too, Kate, is even for an elite defense, there's still holes and weaknesses to be found and taken advantage of.
Yeah.
Took a whole bunch of effort, some great masterful game planning, but this offense found ways to score against a pretty salty defensive unit.
So for my partner, Brock Heward, and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Dolphins, your winners, as we say so long from Miami.
in, everyone. This is your EA Sports Weekly Recap for Week 6. I'm Scott Hansen. Plenty to get to here. We begin in South Florida. The Dolphins at home to take on the LA Chargers. And it's the Miami defense that comes up with the big play here. They force the interception. They've got room. They're taking it all the way. Pick 6 for the touchdown. The Dolphins improved to 4-2 on the year with another win. Next up, Lambeau Field. Let's look in on the Packers as they host the Cincinnati Bengals. And it's the man who made the Green Bay crowd go nuts on draft night, now playing in Lambeau Field, Matthew Golden. He's going to look this one in, and he'll take it from there. It's going to wind up as a 53-yard touchdown. The Packers have no problem in this one. They win it going away. One more to show you real quick. It's over in Tampa, the Buccaneers taking on the San Francisco 49ers. And this is Brock Purdy. He was sensational all afternoon. This, one of 4 touchdown passes on the day. The Niners are playing well. They improved to 5-1 with this victory. And that's a wrap for this week. For all the hard-working